Tell us more about the preparations for this tournament.
Okay. First of all, my name is Mahmoud Abdullah. I am the manager of the Kuwait team, and we've been preparing for this tournament for nearly 6 months, to be honest. I mean, this tournament was supposed to be taken in Kuwait, but for technical reasons it was transferred here to Qatar, which I have to say their organization of it is extremely going very well so far. And we thank QCA, Qatar Cricket Association, for their hospitality, and of course ICC. And as far as Kuwait is concerned, our team is a lot of youngsters that we are putting together, and hopefully that we can show the good standard that will make the other countries, who are the main countries that play in cricket, the likes of India, Pakistan, England, Australia, New Zealand, South Africa, to see that there are some talents here. And we should hopefully in future, when they increase the number of the countries that participating in the World Cup, that like the World Cup in football, it started with small numbers, 12, then they went up, and we are looking hopefully that in future they will allow up to 24 countries, maybe even more. And of course we're looking for improving our ranking. The world ranking at the moment we are 27, so we are hoping to improve our ranking. We have the potential, we have the skills, we have the will. The lads are ready mentally, physically to participate and to produce good performance. As you all know, cricket, sometimes it's a how you feel on the day or how you do on the day. There are many big teams that they lose to smaller teams, and you've seen, I'm sure you're following up the latest matches that's going on in the UAE. So big team, or Oman as well. Bangladesh lost to Scotland, which was a shock. So we're not saying that we are the underdogs, and we're not saying that we are the favorites, but we will do our best to show a good standard.
And on the more personal level, you are happy that international cricket, you are able to play international cricket after a long break?
Yeah, of course. I mean, we were longing forward to this, after so many months or a year or so, that we were just sitting at home and sneaking out to play cricket on the roads and on the desert. Now that it is officially open, so it's naturally we are looking forward, and we are very happy to be here. And we are hoping to participate in many other tournaments in the world.
Before pandemic, you played bilateral series with Qatar. So how many changes in the team? Or many changes? Or?
About half of the team has been changed. I mean, we're going through a process of experimenting with youngsters mixed with some experience, but I would say about half of the team has changed. We have some good players now, but we did a process of how we selected, a committee, and then we brought 50 players, and then we went into shortlisting, and now we have 20 players who are contracted with Kuwait Cricket Association, so they are, we will look after them directly, and we are hoping to.
Is it the first time, or is it a regular practice in Kuwait?
For this contract? No, this is the last year. So the board decided, the Kuwait board, headed by Mr. Haider Kamran, Faisal Marzouk, and Mr. Sajid Ashraf, and all these guys came out with these ideas, which was very good and very well received by everybody.
Engaged.
Yes, of course.
And so most of the players, they come from the league, or how you pick them up?
We have the league in Kuwait. So many different divisions. We have more than maybe 60 teams that are playing. Naturally, we choose the players from Division A and B. These are the very more competitive and very better standards than the lower leagues. So we put together a committee of people who are very well involved in cricket. I am the head of the committee. I play cricket in Kuwait, so the coach, assistant coach, and others who have extreme involvement in cricket, and knowing the teams and the players that are around us playing in Kuwait. And we choose some of them, and some of them we just advertise and we say, whoever thinks that he's good enough, just come forward and we will see how good you are, because maybe somebody is playing in a lower division but we don't know much about them, so they will come. We start with a large number and then shortlisting until we come to the, if we could call it the final 14 that we brought here, but we have 4 more in Kuwait waiting just in case, God forbids, anyone gets sick or injured, so they can come into place.
So if you assess the data of the teams from the Middle East taking part, they are mostly coming from either Pakistan, Sri Lanka, India. So it's the same thing with Kuwait.
Let me tell you about our team. Kuwait team, we have 5 different nationalities. We have players from Afghanistan, Bangladesh, Sri Lanka, India and Pakistan. So we are not all just one. So we have these kind of nationalities playing in Kuwait. So we look at them and we choose them. So there's not like 1 or 2 nationalities. The 5 nationalities that are actually represent Kuwait in the team now.
Comparing your team with others in this tournament,
I'm sure.
And plus, only one spot is there.
Yes.
So that is
I
going
know.
to put
Of course,
pressure on the team.
Naturally. But I'm sure every team, they will be preparing themselves to one aim only, and that is the top spot. And we are the same. I cannot say we are better or we are less. We are all going to do our best on the day, and we're going to take it a match at a time. We're not going to think of the trophy. We're going to think our first match. Get that bridge, cross, go to the next one, and so on. And this is the way I'm telling my players, that just take it one match at a time. Give your 1000%, and I'll be happy with that, regardless of the result. Hopefully the result will go our way, and we are, to be honest, about time. We are hungry for that. We are hungry for the trophy.
And a word about Qatar. Are you coming to Qatar for the first time, or
No.
Okay.
We came here as you rightly said. I came here with the team when we arranged the bilateral series. Yes. So Qatar is like a second home to us. For myself anyway, as being from GCC from Kuwait myself. So we'd love to come to Qatar.
And will you be interested in coming for the 2022 World Cup football, because it's a big event happening in the Middle East?
Yes. I'd love to come here. From now when we're looking at getting tickets and so on to come for the football and the cricket. We love, myself, I love both these sports. So hopefully we'll be here next year. Before that, of course, then we can watch the football and the cricket as well.
Anyway, thank you very much.